So the first assistant U.S. attorney in Central District of California, Bill Essele, has announced that his office, partnering with the FBI, is going to look at the California vote, particularly the Los Angeles mayoral situation. Now, you may understand that a guy named Pratt was running second to Karen Bass. Pratt's a Republican. Then all of a sudden, a surge of votes came in for the third party person, who is just a socialist, crazy person. And everybody's going around, what's this? Where did this come from? And it took the city of LA almost 7 days to count the votes. So, hey, come on. You got to be a little suspicious. But no. Not the media. They're not suspicious at all. Here was ABC World News Tonight last night. Go.
Now with Pratt trailing, Trump making baseless claims of fraud, citing how long it's taking to count the ballots. But this is typical for California. Ballots postmarked by Election Day can arrive up to a week later and still be counted. And election workers cross-check the signatures on those mail-in ballots. It's not fast, but it's meant to prevent voter fraud.
Well, that's an interesting spin. So President Trump making baseless claims. How would that correspondent, Kana Whitworth, know that? How would she know that charges of fraud in the California vote were, quote unquote, baseless? How? Did Karen do an investigation? Did ABC News do one? No. And it would be impossible to do it in 6 days anyway. But it's baseless. Don't believe it. No, couldn't happen. No, those Californians, they're up front. They count everybody. It's the truth. There's no voter ID anywhere. Okay? You can put a bunch of votes in what they call a bundle, whether it be a sack or a satchel, whatever it may be. You can give that to anybody you want. And that person can walk it in to the ballot box. Come on, it's ridiculous. It's absurd. Now, each ballot is supposed to have a date. Election day, you can't go further. But who's checking that? Who's checking all those dates from all those bundles? No one. So it's a free fire zone. Every thinking person knows that. Now, on CNN, they did the same thing. So I'm sitting there before the Knicks game watching Erin Burnett, and all across the screen is baseless. Again, this is the mantra. This is what goes out. So Trump couldn't possibly have a point, couldn't possibly be any fraud. It's baseless. CNN investigate? No. Erin Burnett? No. I mean, it's really, really disheartening to see what has taken place. Anyway, the feds are involved. Remember, according to the Constitution, the states run their votes, but there is federal oversight about fraud. So here's what the U.S. attorney put out. Quote, "We also have serious concerns about how California maintains its voter rolls. There are open questions about whether the state is promptly removing deceased voters, people who moved, and individuals convicted of disqualifying felonies. On top of that, California allows third parties to collect and turn in ballots on voters' behalf. That's the bundle, a practice known as ballot harvesting, with few restrictions. This makes it difficult to track who actually received, completed, and submitted each ballot. For over a year, the Department of Justice has been trying to audit California's voter rolls. Federal law gives the Attorney General the authority to review some voter files and confirm that only eligible U.S. citizens are voting in federal elections. Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon sent California a letter explaining our legal authority. California refused to comply. What does that tell you? Well, California doesn't want federal oversight. They don't want anybody looking at what they're doing. This is our system. It is corrupt. And California leads the league. Other states have imitated it. Okay, the party in power are the Democrats in California. And we're going to keep them in power by allowing anybody and everybody to vote. They found a dog that voted out in LA, a dog. And the only reason they found it is because the dog's owner said, my dog voted, brought it in and wanted to make a point. Okay, now, here's the fault of the government. It investigates a lot of things. It investigated 2020 voter fraud allegations, never issues a report. We never get anything from them. So this time, are we going to get a report about the California vote, gubernatorial and mayoral? Are we going to see something? I doubt it. They make a big deal out of we're gonna, and then nobody sees it. That's the Fed's fault. Okay? And it is happening all the time in the liberal states. And it's not hard. If you uncover something, Justice Department, put it out there. If you don't, put it out there. Not hard. Send the FBI out, do what you have to do, tell the folks what you found out. That unreasonable? I don't believe it is.